I'm Jeff Altman, the Big Game Hunter. I'm referred to as the Big Game Hunter because I've been hunting down leaders and staff for organizations for 40 plus years. Now, I want to talk with you today about Twitter and Twitter profiles. It's going to sound remarkably similar to the kind of things that you're told about your LinkedIn profile. But Twitter is a great tool for job hunters, and most just don't know how to do it. And it really does start off with your profile. So I want to give you a couple of profile pointers to help you with setting up your account, just as I've done advice for you when looking at your LinkedIn profile. So excuse me, I have some notes on the screen. I just want to make sure I hit all my points, okay? So if you're trying to use your name, and that's really the ideal place to start off with, is using your name, you may find at this point that with all the existing Twitter members, your name's already taken. So if I go to Twitter now, I suspect that Jeff Altman as a name is taken. But you could do Jeff_Altman. You could do Jeff-Altman. You could do About Jeff Altman. Anything that kind of makes sense. And sometimes you run into circumstances where the name you want to choose is too long. So when I tried to use the Big Game Hunter, I found that was one character too long. So I dropped off the E in Hunter. So it became the Big Game, H-U-N-T-R. And that's become a way that people can find me. So look at ways that you can play with the length of your name for your profile on LinkedIn. Then, good picture. Always think in terms of what an employer might find about you if they're looking. And ideally, if you can use the same professional photo that you use on LinkedIn for your Twitter feed, it's going to help you as well because people will recognize the similarities. You can also put your Twitter feed in your LinkedIn profile as well. You can include in the summary with a remark about to find out more about me, follow me on Twitter, and put your handle on Twitter into your LinkedIn summary. Next, complete your bio. Now recognize there's only 160 characters in the Twitter bio. So you can do something like, I'm a senior developer in Java who is looking for opportunities in the Los Angeles area, in North Hollywood, or something along those lines. Be very specific about what you're looking for. For me, I describe all the various interests I have in single words. Recruiter, podcaster, author, publisher. Things along those lines are what I use because I'm just trying to make people aware of the different types of ways I can help them. When all is said and done, you need to promote your Twitter handle. So you can use it in a signature that you send out with your personal email. You can, as I mentioned, use it in your LinkedIn profile. You need to promote the signature for people to find you. Make sure you include your location in your Twitter feed, in your Twitter profile. Again, if someone's trying to hire you or is looking for someone with your kind of background, one of the criteria they're going to use is location. So recognize that and include it. Lastly, and this is going to be my last point, look for a background that makes sense for you. This is an appearance thing, especially if you're in one of the design fields. You always want to make sure that your appearance on Twitter supplements or complements, I should say, your brand. So where you can, include something that's graphically appealing as part of your feed, or as part of your page on Twitter. So when people come to it, they have a great impression. So this is Jeff Altman. I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, you're watching on YouTube, share it, leave a comment, click the like button, do something that lets people know it was worthwhile. Then come over to my website, which is thebiggamehunter.us, and go exploring. I've got lots of great content there, including all my YouTube videos, access to Job Search Radio and No BS Job Search Advice Radio are there. You can receive a complimentary subscription to No BS Job Search Advice and No BS Hiring Advice e-zines at my website, as well as previous articles I've written for each of them there. There's information about my books and guides to job hunting. You can search positions I'm recruiting for. I've got lots of great tools and contents at thebiggamehunter.us, so come over to the website and go exploring. A few final things. First of all, if your firm's trying to hire someone, send me an email at the address below. Let me know who to contact and whether I should mention your name. I'd love to help your firm staff positions. If we're not already connected on LinkedIn, send me a connection request. The address is linkedin.com/in/the-big-game-hunter. I accept connection requests from people worldwide, except if you look like a spammer to me. Finally, if you have a question about job hunting, you're like most people. Most people do have questions about some aspect of job search. Unfortunately, many of you make the mistake of reaching out to people who are as knowledgeable as you are about job hunting. You know, friends, family, managers, colleagues, people who may have changed jobs a few times, may have interviewed a couple of times, generally have not done well on their interviews, but they think they know. And instead, I want to encourage you, reach out to me through liveperson.com. That's L-I-V-E person.com, where I'm a job search and career coaching expert. Be happy to answer your questions in the most concise way possible. So this is Jeff Altman. Hope you have a great day. Take care.